start from the beginning. We're going to talk from this side. We're going to talk about. You'll notice that your knees sort of look as though they're going in a little.
They do look like on both legs.
Yeah. So then that's without getting too in depth. It's basically not switching on the muscles that we want you to switch on. We want to try and get your knees over your ankles, so then you engage your butt and your stomach and use that a little bit more.
Right.
At the moment we're really rolled in there, which then starts to get us a little unstable, for want of a better term, and then we'll start making compensations with other areas, essentially. So that's my first port of call, getting you with your knees a little bit more switched out. You'll start to feel your bum switch on. You'll use some muscles that you don't normally use, and it'll probably feel a little bit restrictive. Opening that stance out and that left hip out is the absolute last thing that I'm ever going to ask you to do. It's probably going to be the opposite, to be honest.
Is that right?
More to do with, essentially, once that ball gets past, or once that club gets past collision, it doesn't make a licking difference what happens essentially on this side.
Yep.
Apart from injury prevention.
Okay.
It's how we deliver that golf club into there. That's what I'm more interested in, okay? Because once it gets past there, it's done. It's dusted.
You've already gone through that motion.
How we deliver it there, that's more important in our world these days. So, and I got taught the same thing, you've got to have a good balance follow through because, for various reasons. But reality is that I've got to deliver it a little bit more efficiently for you. Okay. So you would have seen some numbers that are gobbledygook to start off with, but that number will change a great deal.
Right.
Okay. That number will get closer to zero. All right. So essentially, that grey line is that pole that I just talked about, and the blue line there is the path of the golf club. So you'll only ever hit it two ways. You'll only pull it left, this way, or you're going to hit a little banana going this way. Okay. So if you can imagine, you swing your foot across the ball that way, it's going to basically move left to right in the air. You swing your foot this way through impact, and it's going to go right to left in the air. Okay. That's as simple as it gets. All right. We'll get back to that. You won't understand why or how, but we'll get back to that.
Right.
Okay, at this point in time. So we'll then start to get into what's going to happen on the way back. We start to see there's a little bit of an Elvis dance move going on here. We'll lose, and we'll lose a bit of these arms going up. Okay, they'll actually go around you a little bit more.
Right.
All right, and that will be because we're going to shut your stance off just here a little, so give you a little bit more room to move here. This forearm won't get quite as high, because then you'll start to see that shift in what the shaft has done there, and then we'll see it, and then it changes. Now the shaft's there. So it's that one on the way back, that one on the way down, and that produces that grey line that we just talked about, and then that produces that shape. Okay. Now, how do we do that? Give you a little bit more room. You've already got a good rotation anyway. I've just got to set it up a little bit better and get you a concept slightly changing in your head, and then we're done, essentially.
All right.
Okay. There's actually some really cool stuff going on in that golf swing of yours. Change some concepts in your head a little, and that's about it.
I'm feeling positive already.
There's a lot of good stuff going on. Good, excellent. All right, and you'll gain your distance back. You probably lost a bit in the last few months, and you'll gain that back a little. There's already a lot of speed there. What's that? 6.9 or 7.9? 7.9, 90 miles an hour. That's pretty damn quick 7.9, as you already know. But you don't transfer it into the golf ball itself. There's not a lot of ball speed there at the moment, but we'll get back to that, and we'll start to see you get some yardage back again.
Okay, cool. I certainly lost it in more of my driver.
Oh yeah.
But marginal in the
Shorter irons.
Shorter irons.
Yeah. Okay.